Your drive through D.C. could soon look very different. Today, Congress is set to vote on a controversial bill that would limit the district's use of traffic cameras.
And is sparking a sharp divide between D.C. leaders and lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Our Jess Arnold live in Northeast D.C. near one of those cameras with what this could mean for the community. And Jess, we heard you talk about all the money that these cameras have generated. And we also heard you mention the safety aspect of it, what it's done for safety. So the debate rages on, and somewhere in there, these two eventually, we would hope, have to come together and figure this out.
Right, exactly. So we'll see where this goes. This is an argument, though, that has been cited throughout the whole conversation about these automated traffic enforcement cameras, this idea of it's just about revenue versus safety. Of course, the leaders who passed this legislation to install more of these cameras continue to say it is about safety. But for anyone who has gotten a ticket from one of these cameras, some of you may be excited that they may no longer be allowed to operate if the congressman who proposed this bill ends up seeing it through. Now, that would be Pennsylvania Republican Scott Perry. As I mentioned, he cited that argument that we have been hearing throughout this entire process about revenue. Take a listen.
It's not about safety, it's about revenue generation.
Now, it is true that the close to 550 cameras, which include speed, stop sign, red light, and bus lane traffic enforcement cameras, do generate a lot of revenue for the city. Over the last few years, ticket revenue has jumped from $139.5 million in fiscal year 2023 to $267.3 million in fiscal year 2025. But district leaders say unequivocally the cameras are making D.C. safer. Mayor Muriel Bowser shared that traffic fatalities in the district fell by 52% last year, reaching their lowest level since 2014. Now, the Attorney General has also secured convictions against dangerous drivers identified through their extensive records of ATE tickets. Now, Mayor Bowser wrote in a statement shared yesterday, quote, "To remove ATE at a time when we are finally making progress will put residents and visitors at risk and send a misguided and dangerous message that reckless driving is acceptable in our nation's capital." Now, even drivers who have received these tickets agree.
They make us all aware that there are traffic laws and we got to obey them.
Perfect. Tell me your name.
Now, this bill would also repeal D.C.'s authority to prohibit right turns at red lights. That's their latest push after installing a bunch of these ATE cameras throughout the district. Now, the committee that is having a meeting today where this bill will be discussed is the Oversight Committee, Oversight Government Reform Committee. Now, they're going to be meeting at 10 a.m., so we'll have to see where that next step takes this legislation. Guys?
Certainly, we've seen similar efforts rejected by Congress in the past, and so we know this is only really the start of this conversation. Jess, thank you.